Welcome to the session with your friend Edu Ada. Kindly subscribe to this channel as it is free to do so. Thank you. Today we'll talk about partial fraction, but we consider the case 1. We've started with the partial fraction in the previous video, but now I want to be taking it in cases. So now we have a case where the denominator can be factorized. So if the denominator can be factorized, we can go by using something different. So we can have, let me solve 1. So you solve 2. So it's direct like that. So I have 2 x squared minus 5x plus 1 upon x raised to the power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 6. We need to factorize this denominator. So how do we go? It's a polynomial of degree 3. So the best thing we can do is look for a number, equate this to 0. So if we have, let me do that here, x raised to the power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 6 equal to 0. Find a value we put that will make this equation equal to 0. What can we put? If we put 1 raised to the power 3 is 1 plus 4 times 1, 4 plus 1 minus 6. Oh, good. This is equal to 0. So we put x equals to 1. So our f of x there. So we can say here that x is equals to 1. Isn't it? So you use x equals to 1 in this. It's equal to 0. So that means x, 1 is a factor, and that means, x minus 1 is a factor here. So if you bring this back, you have x minus 1 equal to 0. So x minus 1 is a factor. So we can use x minus 1 to divide this by long division procedure. Then we get the other two factors. Let's quickly go by that, so that we can quickly factorize this guy and we are done. X minus 1. So here we have x raised to the power of 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 6. X in x cubed, that is x squared. Then x squared times x, we have x cubed. X squared times minus, that will be minus x squared. You subtract the 2. This gone. 4 minus 4x squared minus x squared, that should be plus 5x squared. So what do we do next? You bring down this guy, we have plus x. We check again, x and 5x squared, so that will be plus 5x. So we have multiply again, 5x squared, 5x times x. So you have this 5x times x. You have it to be what? 5x squared. Then 5x times minus 1, that will be minus 5x. Subtract again, this is gone. X minus 5x, that should be plus 6x. Bring down this x. Okay, x has come down, good. X is down. Bring down 6, minus 6. So x and 6x, that will be plus 6. 6 times x, we have 6x. Then 6 times minus 1, we have minus 6. So we have minus 6. We subtract this, this is gone, this is gone. So we have x minus 1 times x squared plus 5x plus 6. So we need to factorize this guy to get two factors. Got one of the factors to be this is a quotient. Factorize this quotient, we get the two other factors, so we can have, I think, let's go, we have x minus 1. So I think this should be, if you factorize this, you should have x plus 3, x plus 2. Yeah, so you can say x plus 2 and x plus 3. So we are going to go this way. So I put that here. Let me bring it back to this place. So I have 2x squared minus 5x plus 1, everything upon, I have x minus 1 x plus 2, I have x plus 3. So this can be equivalent to, pick each of them, put a value on them. I have a over what? X minus 1 plus b over what? X plus 2, then plus c over x plus 3. Then wiping this on the side again, I've gotten something that I need. So if we are having this place, then we move from here. If we move from here, we have multiply 2 by this, because this should be equal to, this is equivalent to this. I mean, this should not be what I should write here. So this should be equal to this over this, and so we have, let me clean this, I have this to be equal to multiply through by 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. What do we have? We are going to be having 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. Okay, I don't even need to write this. Just write this. Multiplying through by the denominator, because this is equal to this. Multiplied by the denominator, I'm going to be having a over x plus 2 x plus 3 plus b over x minus 1, then x plus 3, then plus c, everything upon x minus 1, and you have x plus 2, and that can be equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. So we need to eliminate each of these guys. To eliminate a, I think is easy. Okay, sorry, yes, if you have multiplied through by the LCM, you should have a open bracket, not a over, sorry, I was still writing as the denominator. It should be a open bracket of and that is a bit waste of time. We should have a open bracket x plus 2 open bracket x plus 3 n plus b open bracket x minus 1 then x plus 3 then plus c open bracket x minus 1 then we have x plus 2. Everything can be equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. So having gotten this, we have the ability to actually use the cover up method or use the expand. So expansion, I don't think I want to expand. Let me just use the cover up approach, such that if I say let x be equal to 1, I want to eliminate b and c. So when x is equal to 1, automatically this one will be 0. So this everything here gone. This one will be 0, everything here gone. So I have here, so I'm going to be having 1 plus 2, 3. That will be a times 3, 4 times 3. This one will give us 1 plus 3 is 4. This one is 3, 4 times 3. So this one will be 12a. So I have 12a to be equal to what? This one is yeah, 2x squared minus, this will be minus, so 2 times 1, 2, minus 5, so I have 2 minus 5 plus 1. So automatically 12a is equal to 2, and that implies that a is equal to what? 1 over 6. No, minus. It should be left with minus 2 here. So minus 1 over 6. Then let's go and look for, let's eliminate a itself. So eliminate a, let x be equal to minus 2. So if x is minus 2, what do we have? A is gone, c2 will be gone, then we can get b. So since x is minus 2, here, minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. This is minus 2, this one will be 1. Minus 3b can be equal to, what will this one be? 2 minus 2 all squared is 4. This should be 8 minus 5 times minus 2 minus 10 times minus this plus 10, then plus 1. Isn't it? So we have 18 plus 1, 19. So this b can be equal to minus 19 over 3. So I haven't gotten that. We need c now. So and I think if we put the value of a into this expression, we should have, okay, let's go. We have let's put the value of a here. We should have our c minus 19 over 3. Since a is already 1 minus 1 over 6, we eliminate this. So we can just put values of a and b into that. So let me clear this place. So if you have it here, we have a is now minus 1 over 6. So minus, I can equally say minus 1 over 6 2 minus 2. No. Okay, since we have this, so we can say let and say b yeah. So if we have it that way, we can go and at the same time we can factor out. Okay, don't let's factor out. Don't let's factor out. Don't let's factor out. Don't let's factor out. Since this is what we need now, we need this c. If this is this, this is this, then we can factor out this. Yes, very, very possible. Yes, extremely possible. So you have 1 over 2, 2 minus 2. 1. Okay, so we have a is, where is it, minus 1 over 6, 1 over 6, open brackets, x plus 2, x plus 3, plus we have b. What's our b? Minus, okay, we have minus 19 upon 3, open bracket of x, sorry, x minus 1. Then we also have it here, x plus 3, plus we have c, which is what we are actually looking out for. C, open bracket, x minus 1, open bracket, x plus 2. So that can be equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. So I haven't done this. This is out. Okay, good. So I haven't done this. We can just little things to factor. Okay, we can just do it this way anyway. Sorry for the delay about this. So B is this. Okay, I think it's much easier. You can go this way too, but this is much more easier. Just say let your x, and look at this place. If we eliminate a and b, the best way we can eliminate a and b so that we have c left is to make x here to be minus 3. Then these two guys will go. So if you say x to be equal to minus 3, they are gone. So you have c times, this is 3, minus 3 minus 1, that's minus 4. Minus 4 times, that's minus 3 plus 2. That's minus 1, close brackets, that can be equal to, we have 2 times minus 3 raised to power 2 is 9, that is 18. Then minus 5 times minus 3 minus 15, that is plus 15. Then plus 1. So I can say 4c can be equal to this. 18 plus 15, that is 33 plus 1, that is 34. So divide both sides by 4. So I don't think I need this side again. I don't need this side. Dividing both sides by 4 now, I should have this cancel this. So my c can be equal to, in fact I don't need this side either. Oh, okay, I've cleaned something that I need. So cancelling this, I need this, cancel this. So I can break this down. 4 will not go in 34, but 2 here is 2. 2 here is 1, 17. So that is equal to 17 over 2. So that implies that c is 17 minus 17, or sorry, 17 over 2. Then we have our a. There is a. A is minus 1 over 6. So what we have here now will now be equal to, let me write out the final answer. So our final answer will now be so we have a over, well, you're supposed to have a over this plus b over this plus c over this. So since a is might have been minus 1 upon 6 open brackets x minus 1. What's our b is also okay, minus, we have 19 upon 3 open brackets x plus 2. Then we have next one, c is have a plus, we have 17 upon 2 open brackets x plus 3. This gives our final answer. Then you can solve this similar, very similar. Solve that out. If you have any question, make it known. Thank you.